Yesterday, William Ruto was in Nakuru County, where he made some remarks that have been interpreted to mean he was celebrating Raila Odinga's death. That was yesterday. Today, William Ruto was again in Kakamega, where he also made some remarks touching on Raila Odinga, and the remarks have also been interpreted to mean he was also celebrating Raila Odinga's death. I want us to listen to the two incidences, after which, as usual, we are going to put them into perspective for Kenyans to see clearly where the truth lies in all this. Listen to this.
Kwa sababu niliwaambia watu wa Nakuru, wakati tunapanga maendeleo ya Kenya, lazima tupande maendeleo ya hapa Nakuru County. Nakuru County ni county ya muhimu sana. Mimi nawashukuru, nyinyi ni wakulima sugu sana. Mumenisaidia kuzalisha chakula. Si mnajua kulikuwa na watu walikuwa wananisumbua kule Nairobi kwa street na kipuria kwa kichwa. Siku hizi wameondoka kwa sababu nyinyi mmenisaidia, mnazalisha chakula. Tumepunguza gharama ya mbolea, tumepunguza gharama ya mbegu, tuhakikisha kwamba wakulima wetu wanatusaidia kuzalisha chakula, tuondoe njaa katika taifa letu la Kenya.
That was William Ruto speaking yesterday in Nakuru. The remarks have been interpreted to mean he was celebrating Raila Odinga's death. What do you think Ruto meant? That was yesterday. And then today, Ruto was in Kakamega, where he made these remarks. Mtu ningeshindana na yeye ni Raila Odinga, lakini sasa hawa nitawamalizia asubuhi na mapema. That's Ruto speaking today in Kakamega County. The remarks have also been interpreted to mean he was celebrating Raila Odinga's death. Where is the truth in all this, ladies and gentlemen? If you listen to what Ruto said yesterday, Ruto was thanking Nakuru farmers for the bumper harvest. The bumper harvest has removed Kenyans from the streets. They are no longer on the streets because of the bumper harvest. That's what I think Ruto meant yesterday in Nakuru. I've seen some Kenyans trying to interpret that to mean he was celebrating Raila's death. And I've seen them cut that video where William Ruto is saying, wameondoka. Most of the videos I've seen being circulated, they cut it there where Ruto is saying, wameondoka. So they are tying that to Raila Odinga's death, that Raila ameondoka. The truth is, Ruto is thanking Nakuru farmers for the bumper harvest that has removed Kenyans from the streets. But still again, those are very sensitive remarks that William Ruto should be very careful when using. And now to the remarks he made in Kakamega, where he's saying, mtu ningeshindana naye ni Raila, hawa nitawamalizia asubuhi. Those are again very sensitive remarks William Ruto ought not to have used totally. Ruto trying to bring in Raila Odinga's name is something that was very insensitive of him. The remarks can easily be interpreted to mean Ruto is happy that his main opponent is no longer there. So I also won't be wrong to say that inwardly, Ruto might be happy that Raila Odinga, his main political opponent, will not be there to challenge him in 2027. The remarks he made today in Kakamega can pass as a William Ruto celebrating, but the remarks he made yesterday in Nakuru had got nothing to do totally with celebrating Raila Odinga's death. But all those remarks are very, very sensitive. William Ruto should be very careful when making such sentiments. It's true that those sentiments have angered some Raila Odinga supporters who are now questioning William Samoei Ruto. You know, when Raila Odinga's death was confirmed, a lot of questions were asked. Some of Raila Odinga supporters were not very much convinced with William Ruto. They thought and felt Ruto had a hand in Raila Odinga's death. And some were saying, Raila alienda kwa Ruto akiwa mzima, ametoka akiwa maiti. Even up to now, when I talk, some of Raila Odinga supporters are still not trusting Ruto. They see as if he had a hand in Raila Odinga's death. So when Ruto brings in Raila Odinga's name again, he's clearly annoying Raila Odinga's supporters. And just because of such simple mistakes, Ruto can end up losing a good number of Raila Odinga supporters. It's incumbent upon him to be very careful on what he says about Raila Odinga. Raila Odinga should be allowed to rest in peace. Ruto should not be reminding Raila Odinga supporters that Baba is dead. His supporters are still mourning. Mentioning Raila Odinga's name just adds pain or salt to injury to his already mourning supporters. The remarks, in my honest opinion, were not necessary. Again, if you look at the hidden reason why William Ruto might still be talking about Raila, Ruto understands very well that Raila Odinga had got a lot of support across the country. I'm seeing a president who is just trying to invoke Raila Odinga's name to get support. In Nyanza or in Western or at the coast or in areas where Raila Odinga had support, you just had to mention Raila Odinga's name. Mentioning of Raila Odinga's name could earn you some favorable support. That's what William Ruto is trying to do. He's trying to invoke Raila's name in order to get sympathy or support from Raila Odinga supporters. So it's somehow a double-edged sword. It might annoy some Raila Odinga supporters, but it can equally soothe some Raila Odinga supporters into seeing William Ruto still recognizes their leader. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what you think about those remarks, but let me get to know your opinion on the comment section. Things are still getting complicated. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.
Kwa sababu niliwaambia watu wa Nakuru, wakati tunapanga maendeleo ya Kenya, lazima tupande maendeleo ya hapa Nakuru County. Nakuru County ni county ya muhimu sana. Mimi nawashukuru, nyinyi ni wakulima sugu sana. Mumenisaidia kuzalisha chakula. Si mnajua kulikuwa na watu walikuwa wananisumbua kule Nairobi kwa street na kipuria kwa kichwa. Siku hizi wameondoka kwa sababu nyinyi mmenisaidia, mnazalisha chakula. Tumepunguza gharama ya mbolea, tumepunguza gharama ya mbegu, tuhakikisha kwamba wakulima wetu wanatusaidia kuzalisha chakula, tuondoe njaa katika taifa letu la Kenya. Kwa sababu nimefika hapa kwenu leo. Mimi najua mko na shule yenu hapa. Shule inaitwa nini? Murereshwa. Hiyo shule yenu ya Murereshwa, nimeambiwa kuna dormitory hapo, haitoshi wasichana wetu. Kwa hivyo mi nampatia huyu mbunge wetu Bwana Madam Wangare